Um, okay. I should be live, right? Ooh.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Tre'Davious White.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Wants to pass it. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. This defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took out more importance, and they got it done.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught inside the 5. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Barkley is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Barkley again. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they had plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Goff on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now a first down throw. Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They're almost pushing.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Still in the first quarter. And again, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Pass on for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Oh, am I going to call you?
They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3
Oh.
scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important...
Second quarter now, Falcon football. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give running right is Akers. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going right back to Akers. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. What a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. On play action, Allen. Looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away, but this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Falcons ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. That's out to the flat for Akers. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Goff.
Give
Looking
me
there
that.
for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt
Oh,
about
man.
it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
I already know who it is.
And happy.
71. Yep, I already knew it, nigga. Come on, man.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
A handoff, Barkley running left. Trucks over him. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he'll try to throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Bills to take over. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Throwing is Allen on third. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it will be Falcon football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession...
All right, got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay.
Yeah, I think we have a miscommunication, man, because you said I'm doing something. I'll call you back, and I said, well, I'll be available after 5.
Okay. I said, you like meeting until 5? I was like, okay, perfect. I was like, I'll just wait it out. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I missed. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Miscommunication. Yeah, that's all right.
How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, man. You know, every day that God gives me breath, man, to see another day, I count it as a true blessing.
Yes. Had the sounds at Axbridge yesterday. That's the winery I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a really good time down there. I just made some of my regular signature tacos for them, and then they got a couple of country boards. But they had a really good time. I got to see Gary and kind of just have a good time with them. So that was cool. Really
Good. So where's this now? You said it's a winery?
Mm-hmm. It's in Axbridge. It's in North Loop.
Oh, okay.
Right in North Loop is perfect location. I absolutely love it. I do so much.
And so people just go over there and sit and drink wine
Yeah, it's a winery. It's a Minnesota local winery. They make their own wine like it, and it's actually really good, Coach.
Oh, okay.
Super good.
So you know the owners or something?
Oh yeah. And the GM used to be one of Dave Cook's disciples, so it's very familiar in the leadership side of it. So I kind of know how they operate already. So, as a DJ and as a chef, and I didn't like wine until I went down there. I got to really talk to some of the culture that's down there, and it actually kind of enticed and it enticed me a little bit to kind of up the ante, right? Kind of spread my wings a little bit. So whenever I do my tacos down there, I actually do them on the cutlery boards. I don't serve them on plates or anything like that.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We pair wine and everything.
Yeah. So what's your favorite event venue that you work with?
My favorite event venue that I work with?
Yeah. So what I'm looking for, I was just thinking about this today. So in May, our fraternity is going to have a little celebration, our 39th anniversary. And what I was thinking, since we got this other thing going, finding a place where we could actually have you do the meal for the brothers.
Okay. Do you have a preliminary head count on how many that would be, Coach?
I mean, probably 20, 25.
Okay. So it'd be double this.
Yeah, double this. Yeah, but I'm thinking about I need a spot, man. I mean, and it's too bad we don't have any black-owned spots that you could do something in on a regular basis. So
yeah, I know, right? It's all about the licensing and
all of that stuff.
That stuff. Yeah, being law abiding. I mean, we had a couple of spots, but we just recently lost them. Due to interesting decision making. I'll just kind of. But I do pray with these restaurant owners, and I try to, at least tell them like, yo, be smart about how you're gonna operate when you operate. Just be law abiding, and be smart with it. If you're going to serve the community, also keep in mind the safety of the community is just as important, right? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but other than that, it's a few couples. It is a couple signature spots I know we can do. I think
Well, I
that
mean, I'm a big, I do a lot. I like Justin's low back room, the Handsome Hall
you
type of
do.
spot.
You want to do it there?
Yeah, I can talk to him. Yep,
Okay.
I can talk to him, and we could probably do something there. Yeah,
Okay.
but that's a nice little spot. Yeah, so I give him a call.
Okay.
So yeah, and I'll give him a call, and then we'll work with you on that. I'm sure he'll give you permission to come into his kitchen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He'll definitely let
Yeah.
me, respect it. It will be more prep than anything, as long as I can just have it ready to just chop in and do what we normally do. It'd be pretty easy, Smither.
Okay.
Pretty easy.
So we'll talk about that. So let's. She's in the kitchen. But just tell me what you're thinking.
Okay. All right. So for appetizers, I found these nice little mini small cracker wafers. They're like little balls, and
Okay.
I was gonna have different types of crab in there. So I was gonna have the lump crab or the special crab meat. Put them in there, like have some of them with cilantro, some of them with radishes, something. It'd be a nice
That sounds yeah.
it'd be a nice
Sounds
creamy
good.
crab situation. So instead of having messy like crab cakes, they'd be nice
Right.
little, seafood fillers that, make sense and is nice natural too. Uh,
Okay.
for the salad, you said that you wouldn't mind a little Asian to it. So I was thinking with orange slices, apple slices, but then be able to have it with just a little shaving of fennel and some truffle. So that way, when you guys have it, you'll be able to just have a nice light salad. It's not going to overweight your palate.
Okay.
The vegetables are.
Sounds
Go ahead,
good
sorry.
so far.
Um, the vegetable side of it, asparagus is always good with seafood.
Love it.
I want you guys to be able to again have a nice little. I don't want you to have a weighted stomach. I want you to have like
Now
a.
I told you the plans change, right?
You said it was four more people. Some people for downstairs.
No. So what's gonna happen is it. So she wants to do a girls thing.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. So instead of having couples, it's gonna be all women.
Oh.
And when I was saying the guys, that maybe you could do a little something for the guys on the side, some guys downstairs,
Oh. Okay.
in the basement just to hang out while the wives are.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
two-way play with this. Then I make okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
But
want? Do you want
I
to
still
eat?
like that idea so far.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to eat what they're eating?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. So. All right. Okay. So.
I want to watch and take pictures.
Okay, so okay. So the guys, so for y'all, I can just make some for y'all to just be able to eat, but not eat like them, but y'all gonna eat
That,
good.
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. All right, I got you. Okay,
So
I got you.
me and you. So hopefully, I'm checking on one thing. I need to check on this play, see what time it is this weekend for the grandkids, and then hopefully we can, connect Sunday. Cause also, so I'm gonna be traveling next week. I want to get the funds to you ASAP.
Okay.
So you can, have a little bit of time to do what you need to do.
Do you want to stay within the same $1,000 budget?
No, that's for the women. I mean, we could do something else for the guys.
Okay. Because I can still stay within that range, adding for the guys
Well,
for.
it's up to you, Chef. I mean, I do again. Well, we need to figure because I don't want you to make something out of this. So, but anyway,
Yes, sir.
It's up to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is, I can just get some chicken wings for them, and they'd be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, if you just want me to just whip up some nice like here, we'll whip up some of the tacos. It's like here, look.
Exactly.
Look, let's take care of the ladies and do that. Let them do their thing.
That's it. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. I wasn't.
But let's do two separate bills.
Okay.
One for yeah. So I'm tracking so far. So we on the asparagus.
Yep. So asparagus, or a nice broccolini. Again, I want to stay on a nice, vegetable that I can either sear or
We
steam.
like both.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, see, you like both will be fine.
Mm-hmm. No avocado at all.
No avocado. No.
Okay, that was I think that was something you told me right away for that.
Yeah, no avocado.
All right, now with the shrimp, I only have one question: head on or head off? Or are you gonna trust me with that?
I'll trust you with that.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do them with the head off. It is a whole bunch of ladies. Now for a show plate, I'll do one plate with the head on, but otherwise I'll take the plates off. So I'm gonna have a nice little prawn with a fritter. A fritter that I will be able to at least already have done before I get there. So it'd be kind of like a cheese crab cake type, but it won't be that. The shrimp will be the star of the show. This will be one piece of that, and then for the main dish, I was thinking you said salmon a few times, but I was thinking like, do I want to go salmon or go white and go with cod?
You the chef. Man, one thing, chef, I like for me, like here's how I think, man. I mean, I got this from my dad. Like, I'm a good basketball coach. Can't nobody take that from me, right? That's my thing. I like to cook. Now, I do like to cook. I'm going to have to invite you for one of my, but I'm not a chef. And I respect people's profession.
Oh, I appreciate that, Coach. Mean that.
You know what I'm saying? So, like that ain't my, like, especially when it comes to, like, what you talk, that ain't my lane. So, that's why you say this is what it's going to be, and that's what it's going to be. And I trust you, and, I mean, yeah.
10 ladies, right? 10?
10 ladies.
10 ladies. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got it. We're going to go with the cod then. So we're going to go with a nice little cod. I'm going to have a nice little rice underneath it.
And she kind of know about it because I got to get the name, but I mean, she don't know nothing about the meal.
Yeah, the meal that's coming out. Yeah. Okay,
coming out, right. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And then, okay. Yep, so I got that. All right, so I'll have a nice little jasmine rice, a bit of jasmine rice over the cod with a nice little lemon, garlic, pepper, butter sauce that I can drizzle over the top. And then I'll have a nice little citrus shavings on the side of it so that way they can have an edible piece of their palate. And if they wanted just a little kick to it, I can have a nice little red chili oil on the side so that way they can operate it within that. And then I can grab.
That sounds beautiful.
And then I'll grab two separate bottles. I'll grab a red and a white from Axbridge, so that way.
In our house, like right now, we drink Moscato.
Okay.
Why you say that?
I think. Okay.
But I mean, you could do whatever the fancy stuff, but cause I could just pick up some of that.
We have a rosé for that. We have a rosé for that. We have a Moscato rosé for that at the winery.
Okay. Cause that's what I love Moscato.
Okay. I can get that, but I think that more than likely would be our okay.
But everything sounds a go. I mean, and then if you want to like send me, I can get like the nice little menu printed up and on the table and stuff like that. And then what you got for my dessert?
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh, perfect.
But different flavors of chocolate covered strawberries.
Okay.
So you're gonna have the coconut. You're gonna have a nice little orange flavor. You're gonna have a nice little cherry flavor. You're gonna have some nice white chocolate, dark chocolate. Yes, these are the same chocolate covered strawberries that I had at my Ballantaco event, and they were absolutely amazing. I will only use them because they were amazing.
Ballantaco, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we good to go. So, like I say, the biggest thing is, get that to you so you can
10 heads, huh? Okay.
Don't have to be rushed and get your orders placed and then the thing about it, so how much time you need?
I can start the process as soon as tonight.
I mean, but you're gonna cook some stuff here, right?
Yeah, I'm cooking all of it there. Yeah. I'm not doing. Nothing's ever pre-made. Everything's always fresh.
Yeah. So I'll get that. But what I'm saying, how much time on that day that you're gonna need?
If I can just have the day, if I'm gonna cook them dinner, if I can just get there and just have at it, and.
What time? That's what I'm asking. What time you need to do that?
If I'm gonna work with seafood and do it right, I'm gonna have everything I thought and ready. What time would you want them to eat? Like 6?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay, if they get there like around 4, they can have their little time and cocktails, et cetera, et cetera. And then when it's time to sit down and be served, they can handle their stuff, be accordingly handled. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If I'm gonna do that, just if I can get there by noon, that'd be awesome.
Oh, perfect.
Because noon would be perfect. I can come in and I can come in.
So let's try to. I mean, yeah, let's try to just like I said. I know we just want to kick it a little bit. So let's see what Saturday. Saturday because I got to work the high school game. So let's see what Sunday. You got the kids this Sunday too?
Yes.
Until 3.
Yes.
Okay. So let's plan for about 4 o'clock on Sunday.
4 o'clock on Sunday.
Make that work.
Okay, yeah, I'll make it work.
That work. Okay.
For 4 o'clock on Sunday. Hold on, let me.
And then I'll text you the address.
Okay, that's
Yeah, just then we're gonna talk about a little bit more, and then I can get you taken care of.
Yes, sir. I'll be there on Sunday. Got it. 26. It's Kensington. Okay. And then everything I already told you for the menu, I already made a preliminary setup for U.S. Foods to get that too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm already 5 steps ahead of the curve as far as getting this done. Because if it's gonna be a meal like that's gonna be for a birthday, that's gonna be eloquent. I want to be able to serve it and present it and really let them have an experience with this meal, as opposed to me just cooking food, putting it on the plate and putting it down for it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I want it to be special.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, I read this.
I would try to do something special for us. So yeah, absolutely.
I read this book. One of my mentors gave me this book, that Coach K book, The Gold Standard, about how he coached.
Man, I done read that 3 times.
Man, look. But
that's how I ran my program. So I tell people I read every book Coach K wrote. I watched every film that he did. The way I've always coached, I just emulated everything that was done at Duke.
Okay. To the nines.
I'm a big Duke guy, yeah. But I admire Coach K because he's a transformational leader, and I love to go. I wrote that book 3 times.
That's my favorite book, The Gold Standard.
Yeah.
Okay. For Sunday, Coach.
But another book you'll like if you haven't read already by Jesse Washington is John Thompson. I Came as a Shadow.
Hold on, let me get this to my notepad, Coach. Hold on, let me get this together. What's the name of that book again?
I Came as a Shadow by Jesse Washington.
All right. Common spelling, Washington? I said common spelling, Jesse Washington?
Yeah, it's common spelling, yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to grab that here right when I get off the phone with you. Okay.
You love it, yep.
Okay.
So.
All right, Sunday at 4 then, Coach?
Look forward to kicking it Sunday at 4, yep.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. All right. Got to cook for the goat. Get that money made.
First down. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
Again, it's Barkley. Pushes him over. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Running left, it's Barkley. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
What? With a holding call? Damn.
So that time
They trying it.
the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Shoves him away. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Goff. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st and 10, Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Going again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end pitch complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills 19. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, here's Barkley again. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 118 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. A handoff to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So Allen's going to look to throw to Barkley on the check down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Allen off the play fake. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Oh, why'd they do that? I hate it when they do that,
All
man.
they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Buffalo, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the turnaround has